Let's have a look at the general framework for strategic moves. So just as a reminder, we have a H direction and strategic moves are one of them. And here we have the following options. So first of all, we can obviously slow down the growth. So grow at a lower pace. As you have seen in previous case studies, this will mean that you will require less cash for investments. However, your valuation will be lower. So in many cases, this from the point of view of the value creation does not make that much sense, but still this is something you can consider in a very problematic situation where the cash is a challenge. You can obviously sell non-core assets, and there will be a nice case study on that in this section. You can go even further, so you can sell some business units. This obviously requires for you to have a separate business units that don't depend on each other. Otherwise, it will be difficult to sell. In some cases, you can consider splitting the firms in separate entities that are being perceived by the banks and also by the investors separately. You can do it either to increase the valuation of the parts of the firm or to improve your ability to talk with banks when it comes to the specific firm. So it might be difficult for you to get a low interest rate in the current setup, but if you split the company into 2 or 3 parts, it might be actually much easier to get the money. So this is something you should consider as well. And finally, you can obviously use less assets for the business. So this would require for you certain changes to the business models. We, to some extent, discuss them also in a revision of investment. So that's in short when it comes to the main ways in which you can use strategic moves to generate more cash. And these options are difficult to do. However, they may give you a big boost in terms of cash when the situation requires that. So let's move to the case studies.